Oh, I'm live. I always takes me by shock. Guess who's back? Back again. Philly's back. Tell your mum. Hey, Laura and KTT and KTV and Zoe C. I realized I sounded nothing like Eminem right then. And Jessie is here. Lexi, welcome. Put your feet up. Grab a drink of the non-alcoholic variety if you are under the age of the drinking law in your national country. Otherwise, I've got Phil cocktails on the go. Hi, Claire Berry and Paola and Scylla and Dom, Jordina, Alex, Romy, Jasmine, Stephanie, Alex, Umaroz, Vera, Sophie, Lexi P, Rachel, D-Monks, Adina, Janine, Riz, Ellie. Hey, it's Phoebe. I haven't tweeted it yet. You're in the exclusive club of people that were waiting in the chat room. Shian is the top fan right now. A little profile picture is me with a moose hat, and so is Adina. Right, I'm tweeting. Prepare for a ward full of people, unless everyone on Twitter has fallen out with me and doesn't want to come. Or something's on TV that's better. Tweeting. And Facebook. Oh, Facebook. Oh, here we are. Facebooking. Should use my Facebook page more. I never use my Facebook page. Apologies if you come here from Facebook. Hello! Who else is here? Maddie's here. Bethan's here. Adele is here. Actual Adele. Imagine if it was actual Adele. Actual Adele is here. It's an honour. I enjoy your music, Adele. Robin. Lucy B. Gibbon. There's a Gibbon here. Jade. Charlotte S. Amanda. Hunter Slingbaum is now the number one fan. And Alice Smith, 123, is also the number one fan. Hey Molly B, Emily, Bella, Katie D, Farah, welcome to my live show. Hope you're all doing well. Everyone in the UK, let me know with a yes or a no. Do you have snow at the moment? Because everyone I've spoken to today on the internet and seen on my Facebook has got a load of snow. And London is a snowless city. Even people in London were saying it was snowing. And I looked out the window and there was definitely no snow. Just really horrible wet rain. It's been such a rainy, wet day for the morning, and then it's been kind of sunny, but there's no snow. No snow in London. Mika's got no snow. I live in Norfolk and there's no snow. No snow in Vancouver. There's so much snow. Wet rain. Just wet rain. Portugal has no snow. Well, that's not a surprise. Yeah, there's no snow anywhere. It's a lie. I watched on one of the newspaper headlines, because you know on the news sometimes they're like, in tomorrow's news headlines, they were like, the Daily Mirror says, thunder snow is on the way. What the hell is thunder snow? I swear the media thinks up a new thing every week or so to get people still interested in the weather. We had the weather bomb, which invaded the UK the other week. That's not a thing. Suddenly they made it a thing. And now it's thunder snow. Apparently thunder snow is when it's snowing and there's a storm at the same time, and they call it thunder snow. Which I'm guessing if you're from a different country you've not heard, because it's just the UK media going crazy. The snow in New York. Oh, I'd love to be in New York in the snow. I'm jealous, Ilvia, however you say your name. I want to go have a snowball fight in New York. Can you sing the Frozen song in a New York accent? Do you want to build a snowman? No. You can't do that. Connor Merrick just tipped 100 bars. Thank you. Alice Smith is now the top fan. Also a fan of One Direction by looking at a profile picture. And Jack Dingus is as well. You need a profile picture, Jack. You are anonymous. He's an anonymous face in the corner of the chat. Got a bit of a funny throat today. Hope I'm not coming down with something. So sorry if my voice just suddenly goes. It keeps kind of coming in and out throughout the day. But it seemed alright. So I decided to do the live show. Yeah, apparently we're going to have thunder snow in the next 2 or 3 days in London. When's the Emo Goose coming out? Yes, I'm in a video game. I'm in Crossy Road, which is a iPhone and Android game. I've already told this story, but basically they tweeted me and asked me to think of a character. I came up with Emo Goose. I made the noises for the goose, and it's going to come out very soon in the next update. I think in the next few days, hopefully. We'll be able to play as the Emo Goose, which will be so surreal hearing my voice in that game I was addicted to. I still play it all the time. I am the Emo Goose. What's your high score? It's still 257. I can't beat my high score that I got in the first week of having the game. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. What else have I been up to? Well, I did the Brits nominations event. I've still got Brit lag. Rude. Yeah, I've still got Brits lag, which is after you do something intense like that, you just feel like you've melted inside. Because it's such an intense thing having to interview loads of like pop stars and go behind the scenes of a massive event and go on the red carpet. It's all a bit overwhelming. So I'm the kind of person that after that just needs to just not speak to anyone for about a whole day. So yesterday I was really quiet. I was just like, I don't want to see another human. But yeah, I'm kind of over the Brits like now. But it was really fun. It wasn't the main event of the Brits. So that's still something that's happening. So if you're wondering why I wasn't wearing like my full suit, because this one was just the nominations event, which is a bit less fancy. It's a bit more just like, hey, wear a nice shirt. But the next one is like suit fanciness. But yeah, it was fun. I interviewed James Bay, Clean Bandit, Jess Glynn, and Charlie XCX, who I'd met before, and she remembered me. I love it when people remember me. Just going to close Facebook. Stop talking to me. I'm just too popular, guys. It's just overwhelming. Yeah, there's 2 of the videos are up so far, I think. The Clean Bandit one is slightly awkward because Clean Bandit were pretty awkward. I mean, I think me and Dan held this game together quite well. We got a pop-up bandit, as we were calling it, pop-up pirate, and we were getting them to play this game, but they just weren't playing the game. And there was, through the interview, I couldn't be like, guys, can you keep putting the swords in? But every time they didn't do it, so I kept nudging them under the table like, we're meant to be playing a game. So that was mildly awkward. I don't think they understood my humour. When I'm like, what would you do if the studio gets invaded by killer bees? They're a bit like, they're nice guys though. I don't think we clicked. If we had a dating website profile and we were matched up together, it would probably be like this. Ooh. Phil can't date Clean Bandit. Oh well. The Jess Glynn interview, if you know who she is, she's the one that sings on the No Place I'd Rather Be. At least I think it's her on that. Maybe she's in a different song. Anyway, that was a really funny interview. We actually made her cry laughing, so that's one to look forward to. Do you get nervous? I get so nervous. It's silly. It's irrational. Like, it's just the day before any kind of event. I think about all the worst case scenarios. Like, I'm going to trip over on the red carpet. I'm going to lose my shoes. I'm going to smash the camera. I'm going to accidentally punch Katy Perry in the face. I just get all of those feelings. But it wasn't too bad before this one. This one wasn't that scary because it wasn't live. The Teen Awards is live, and that is terrifying. Samby Zam just hit 500 bars. Thank you. Jack Dingus is still the #1 fan. Hello, Nora, who just arrived, and Emily B. Again, I swear I spend half the time in Younow talking to Emily B. Maybe you are a relation of Mel B. Or probably not. Was the red carpet embarrassing? We didn't actually do the whole sup. It was, we actually walked down it. We kind of awkwardly shuffled down it, which was quite funny. There's like a little tour video, not like a big behind-the-scenes tour, just a little kind of taster of the day, which will be coming out on their channel. Who else is here? Valeria is here. Hey, Valeria. What's your thoughts on the Oscar nominations? Said someone that's just disappeared into the chat. I'm sorry, I've lost you. He's lost her. I've lost you. Yeah, I'm kind of a quarter excited about the Oscars as I was this time last year. I don't know why. I loved Boyhood, and Grand Budapest Hotel was pretty great. But I haven't seen many of the other films, so everyone's going on about Birdman. I've not seen that. Haven't seen Whiplash. Haven't seen The Theory of Everything. So I feel like I need to go watch all the Oscar movies. They just don't seem as exciting as last time. Also, major snub for Interstellar. I'm personally offended that Interstellar isn't up there with how Gravity was, because I thought Interstellar was incredible. I even slightly preferred it to Gravity, don't tell anyone. Yeah, it wasn't even nominated for any of the good awards. It's got some like special effects ones, but I thought it could have been up for Best Picture. So I'd recommend getting the Blu-ray of Interstellar if you can. Whiplash is amazing. Yeah, I should check that out. I've seen loads of people raving about that on Facebook. Samby Zam is the #1 fan. Congrats. Just call me Faz, says Farah. There we go. Have you seen Norogami? No, I have not. Maya said, when's the next Dan and Phil Games? It is very soon. We will be returning very soon. Noragami is Bay. Shall I check that out? Perhaps. I've been watching loads of anime all at the same time. The main one is Parasite the Maxim, which I'm fully caught up on, and that's incredible. I've been watching Younow, Of the Dawn, which is really funny and great. What's another one? I've been trying to watch Soul Eater as well, just because it got recommended to me. That's insane. It's like, that's how I describe it if someone asked me. It's an overload for the senses, but I am enjoying that as well. It's really funny. It's well drawn. Hey, Emily, thanks for the sheep. Emily just threw a sheep at me. Where's Lion? He's chilling in my room. Hunter S just tipped 5,000 bars. Thank you, Hunter S. I wish I had a cool name like Hunter. Hunter Lester. 8,700 people here. Wow. I always feel self-conscious when I look at that number. I should put a little piece of blue tack over the screen just so I can't see how many people are here. Let's pretend there's 20 people here. That'll make me feel less self-conscious. What colour is your shirt? It is green. This lighting's really weird in here. Yeah, it's a green and kind of grey. Green and grey. The classic combination. No place I'd rather be. And I've got that stuck in my head now. That is going to be in my head forever. What did you do with Kat? Oh, it's so nice to see Kat in London. It's weird seeing her in London because she gives me a feeling like I'm at Playlist Live because I only ever see her at conventions. Who's Kat? Catrific is a YouTuber. And yeah, she is in London. So we were hanging out and I said that we should go to a fancy restaurant. So we went. It was so embarrassing. So I booked it. It was a place you got to book like 2 weeks in advance. So I booked it 2 weeks ago when I knew she was coming. And I got to the place. They've got a bouncer at the door. It's that fancy. And he's like, what's your name? I said, oh, it's Phil Lester. There's no Phil Lester on this door. And I was like, oh, that's awkward. Right, no, it's fine. I've got my booking reservation. So I got my phone out. Went to my booking reservation. February 3rd. I booked the restaurant for February 3rd. Instead of January the 12th or whatever it was. I don't know what was going through my head. So I was freaking out then. I was like, this guy's going to notice that it says February the 3rd. He's not going to let us in. I've just promised this fancy meal and we've got nowhere to go. Anyway, I kind of Darren Browned the guy because he was just like, oh yeah, there's the booking. Sure, go up. Because he didn't look at the date. So I was like, yes, we're past stage 1. It was like being in a video game. We just defeated one of the enemies. So then we got to the desk and the kind of stern lady was like, where's your booking reservation? I was like, well, I booked it on the internet, so it should be there. And she was like, well, it's not there. There's one for February 3rd. I was like, that's so weird. And then I turned into full-on Mission Impossible mode. I was like, I want to get into this restaurant. What could I say? So I said the stupidest thing. I was like, my agent must have booked that for me because I have an agent that books things for me like this, as if that was true. So she was like, ooh, agent. He must be important for some reason. So after blagging that, somehow she was like, yes, I found you a table and you can have it for an hour and a half. So we got to sit in the fancy restaurant because I lied like 4 times. So the moral of that story is lie to restaurants and you'll get a nice seat. It was a cool restaurant. We ate things like pig ear biscuits, octopus. What was the other thing I ate? Ox cheek. Loads of crazy shit. It's not something I'd eat every day, but it was pretty nice. I'd say it was really nice. So that was nice hanging out with Kat. I felt bad for her because she's so jet lagged. It's so much worse if you come back from America to England. That's the worst kind of jet lag because you can't wake up in the morning. It's impossible. So you'll sleep until like 2 in the afternoon, and then in the evenings you get really tired. And then in the evenings you can't sleep at all. So you're awake till like 4 in the morning, so you can never turn into a real human again. It takes me ages, because I'm kind of nocturnal anyway. Going that way is fine. Like when I go to Playlist or VidCon and stuff like that, it's great, because you wake up really early, so you can have like a full day, and then you might get a bit tired in the evening, but it's not that bad. It's easier to stay awake than it is to get up in the morning. There's Phil's lesson on jet lag, time zones. Ooh. Should I do that one? Ooh. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was, laddies. Hey, Sarah S. I just thought it was a really long answer. Okay, fire some questions at me. Thanks for the tip of 500 bars, Genevieve. I should answer some of these top premium things. I love your blue shirt with the heart, said Katie. Thank you so much. I love that shirt. That's why I wear it to things. Do you know celebrities are like, oh, you can never wear the same thing twice? I don't care about that. If I have a nice shirt that I like, I'll wear it to multiple events, because why not just wear something that you like rather than worrying about buying something new every time? Chelsea said, I just ordered cake online. You have cake delivery? That is dangerous. That is a dangerous thing. Imagine having cake delivery. I mean, Tanya Burr helped me out finding milkshake delivery. I shouldn't have asked her that. I can actually get milkshakes delivered to this house. It costs quite a lot, but I mean, special treat if there's loads of people here. Bethany likes Dan's Circle t-shirt. It is a classic, isn't it? If you think of Dan, I think it's because it was his profile picture for so long. But what is it? Is it an eclipse? Is it a halo? Is it the symbol from the ring? Maybe that's why it's cool. It's open to interpretation. O2L Cooties proposed. You are the Cooties from O2L. I kind of don't want Cooties, so you'll have to stay in the guest house. Bronte said, come to Australia and say hi. I would love to go to Australia, Bronte. I will one day. I promise. I don't know if I'll say hi to you when I'm there, but I'll be breathing the same Aussie air. G'day, Bronte. Zyla's wearing a giraffe suit. Exotic. Do we have anything else in the chat? The chat just froze, which is why I was like, what? Komiaran said, do you know any Russian words? I don't know any Russian words at all. I'll learn one for next week, if I remember. Don't type for me to come to your town, because it ends up just turning into a chat. I've come to this place. I'll come to Earth. We're all technically breathing the same air. Wait. That'll reach you one day. Creepy face. I've got this on full screen. I don't know how to get it off. I won't try. I've got Yosemite. I'm not used to it yet. Chris said, are you a potato? Kind of. A sack of potatoes. What's happening? My Younow's gone strange. I can no longer see who's here, actually. So I don't know how many viewers I've got, because the top of my screen's just got cut off, so that's interesting. I'll just leave it like this in case it breaks. Ooh, my computer's unplugged. That's dangerous. Here's some life for you. Doo-doom. Doo-doom. Make a weird face. It's over 9,000! A weird face. that was horrible. I shouldn't make weird faces. Ooh, it's going really dark. Oh, we're back. And it's back. You make my day better. Oh, thank you. I like doing Younows. It's nice just to hang out with you guys. I mean, I do spend a lot of time on Twitter just tweeting you, but it's nice to be able to have a chat. You can see me live. It was actually doing my first ever live show. Loads of people had never actually seen me in a live environment, because it's very different in a YouTube video, because that's edited. So unedited film. And I'm doing it all the time on the radio as well. It's hard on the radio not to say something you're not meant to say, as you've probably noticed when I'm trying to speak. It all slips out. I don't have much of a filter. It's tough. Can you read the chat? It said cool water. Oh, I just read that. Oh my god, get out of my head, Clean Bandit. There's no place you'd rather be. When is Big Hero 6 out that you're in? In the UK cinemas, it's out on my birthday, January 30th. That's a nice birthday present. You can go watch my 2 lines of dialogue. Very intense. I'm very excited to watch it. Why does the chat keep freezing? Yeah, it keeps freezing. Your cactus! I love my cactus. It's not in the room. Otherwise, I'd bring him in onto the chat again. Loki. We named him Loki in the last live show. He's a good friend. I don't know how to water it. I don't even know if I'm meant to water it. Someone in the last chat told me that I should just leave it to exist. O2L Cooties, stop proposing. I've already said it's a yes, but you're going to have to stay in a separate house. Where's Dan? He's editing something. Can I say what? I do not know. So I'll just say something. Sometimes. What's that from? Sometimes. I don't know. I know Alien 2 is, they mostly come at night. Mostly. I'm a bit crazy today. Maybe it's the illness that's coming through my throat. I don't know. It's gone a little bit crazy. Ooh, baby. That was weird. Ask me some more questions. What's your next video? I've got an idea for that video. I think you'll like it. I'm not going to say what it's going to be, though. You'll have to wait. You'll have to wait and see. Did you take the Christmas tree down? Yes. I'll be honest. I took it down just before Kat got here, which I think was January the 15th or something, which is bad. That's unlucky. Santa's going to eat my soul. It's just such a faff to take down. I actually cut my arm. It's not too bad now. I got a big scratch on my arm from taking the tree down. And it's now shoved in a box in my bedroom, so I don't know where to put it. Favourite character from Soul Eater? I've only just started watching it. I like the black-haired guy that likes everything symmetrical. I think he's the son of the Grim Reaper. He's funny. And there's a guy called Black Star that keeps going, Yahoo! What was your horse tweet about? Oh, I just remembered that meme with the horse that's like, if you've not seen it, there's a horse that's like under a pavement, you can just see its eyes, and then it just says soon. That was the only reason I tweeted that. Sorry if anyone thought I was going to be posting a video or something. It just made me laugh. I just thought of that, and then I was like, well, someone will understand the reference. If you Google soon horse, you'll see what I'm on about. Do you watch The Walking Dead? I do! I wish I could have some opinions on it, but it'd really spoil things for people. I have mixed opinions on The Walking Dead. I was very excited about a certain storyline that ended. Let's say that. That's all I'll say. I'm excited to see what happens next, though. Do your emu do your emo goose noise. Well, I actually recorded that in my video. If you watched my video on Amazing Phil, I did some emo goose noises, but it was like a that was better than the one I did for the game. Jeez. Maybe you guys install a little bit of emo in me. Emo goose. Genevieve just hit 500 bars. Thanks, Genevieve. Jack Dingus is still the #1 fan. Right, let's do some more premium messages from the phone app thing. Literally, Holly said, say hi to Holly and Rosianna and my mum. Hi! Jocelyn got into my playlist meetup group. Oh, that's exciting. I guess I'll see you very soon. Katie Lou said, are you doing anything nice for your birthday? I don't know, actually. Haven't thought about it. I might have some friends over for a little party or something. Or go for a meal. Or go see I might want to go see my family in Manchester too. Maybe both. It's good to go home so I get presents. It's not really fun opening presents over Skype, which I've done one year when I was in the middle of a massive university dissertation. I didn't have time to go home. So I opened my presents on Skype, which was sad. At least I get presents though, because some people don't even have birthdays, so I'll be grateful. Stephanie said, happy birthday to Jana! Millie as a cat said, your birthday's 5 days after mine. That's cool. Kind of birthday twins. I was meant to be born on Valentine's Day, but I came out of the uterus early. Just clawed my way out. Couldn't wait to see the snow. Scare Dan. I don't want to. I can't leave the room. I'm rubbish at scaring. I think if I just went bah into the room, he wouldn't be scared anyway. I've got such a awful. I don't know what the word is when you're easily scared. I'm just easily scared. So if anyone just goes bah, I cry. I jump so far. Abby4125 proposed. It's a yes. O2L Cooties can't stop proposing. I've already said what's going on with you. Have you ever had cooties? I've never had... Let's talk about head lice. Yeah. I have never had head lice, thankfully. Though I hear at school it's a thing that can happen very easily. Especially now everyone's taking selfies. Though it's more like primary school. I don't think you can have mobile phones in primary school. Nebula took a snapshot. Probably me doing this. Pretending to have a phone. Loads of hand hearts coming through. Come on, Younow. That's very 2008. Still nice, though. I mean, it was overdone. I won't do the hand heart anymore. It's gone. It's dead. More like the dead heart. Ooh, my thing's back. I can see the time again. 9,187 people. Wonder what the world will be like in the year 9,187. I could just be a floating head in a jar, going, whoa. But you'll understand that, because you'll have microchips in your brain. Did you know that the hippo is the most dangerous animal on Earth? Yeah, there's a video on YouTube, of all places, where there's people learn to speak, Phil. There is some people on a boat, and this giant hippo is coming after them like a shark, and it is terrifying when you see how big it is. Hippos are huge. It's an enormous beast. So yeah, they're pretty darn scary. Jaws hippos, said Andrew. I know. Terrifying. I think it's that they've got like a real problem. I don't know what their problem is. Maybe they don't like being hippos. Maybe they want to be cats. And it's all just an act of love. Lola Boo said, Age of Ultron, I am wetting myself with excitement. That's coming out soon. Can't believe the new Avengers movie is coming out soon. That's so exciting. Do you like honey badgers, says Paola? I think I do. They're quite scary looking, aren't they? Or are they the cute ones? Amber said, do a Canadian accent. A boot? That's the only thing I know. Rose M proposed. Canadian's basically American, right? Just a bit more like, ooh, a boot. We had a waitress that was Canadian. I thought she was American. She's like, no, I'm from Canada. I was like, I could not tell the difference. Which I'm guessing people can't tell the difference between regional UK dialects. It's easier to tell if you're from the place. Notice me, said Makeda. There you go. I noticed you. Millie said, I've got a llama called Noodle. It's cool that you've got a llama. Alexander said, save me from my exams. Don't worry. Before you know it, they'll all be done. Also, I'm sure you'll do great. FIFA Mute is failing school. I need some motivation. I'd say just try a different technique of learning. If you can't just like learn something by reading it over and over again for exams, maybe try drawing it out as a picture because you might be a visual learner, or get a friend or your parent to help you by testing you, because some people learn by tests, like verbal tests, or record all your notes into a webcam even, and then you can listen back to them. People learn in different ways. I feel like a lot of school is just about learning random crap, which isn't that great for setting you up for life. I'll learn about rivers and how much I can remember about rivers. They should teach you about how to do taxes, because that's pretty hard. I sound like an old man. I know what they should do in the schools. But yeah, they should teach you shiz like that. I should stop saying shiz, unironically. I'll stop that. Let's see what else. What else are you guys saying? Preach it. Opinions. But it is true, they do make you a lot of it is just a test of how much you can remember, and then you just forget it instantly. It should be more like projects and stuff rather than just memory exams. If I was in charge of schools. Teach us something. I just taught you about Oxbow Lakes last week. What else could I teach you? What is a fact that I know? Hippo milk is pink instead of white. Ugh, goat's milk. I had goat milk. It's not good. It tastes disgusting. I don't know if I got an off batch of goat milk, but it tasted like a farm. It tasted like a goat had licked it. It tasted like there was a tiny goat in my cup of tea. In my coffee, sorry. Gross. Has anyone tried goat's milk? I wouldn't if I was you. If you see it in the shop, put it back down. Goat's milk is the Erica of milk. It is. You don't want it. Jocelyn said, I smell like beef. I smell like beef. I love that vine. I smell like beef. Kitty Harvey said, do you want to be my best friend? Sure. Don't know who you are, but that's fine. Goat's cheese is delicious. I don't really like cheese, Lexi. But, yeah, the goat's milk was pretty rancid. Shout out to Jess. Shout out to Jess. Plaid shirt, said Kai. Is this plaid? I guess it's plaid. Any other questions? I want to get out of full screen. I don't know how. It's just kind of a fundamental thing about computers. I've lost you. Oh no. I've legitimately lost the Younow box. I'm back. Hi, that was weird. I almost didn't have a shirt to wear for the Brit Awards nomination thing because I got them dry cleaned because I'm rubbish at ironing and it costs like £1 to get something dry cleaned. And then I went to get them the day before and she was like, oh no, we don't really know where those shirts are. I was like, you don't know where my shirts are? What am I going to do? Why am I talking like this? So I had to be one of those annoying complainy customers until I got my shirt back. And I had to get it at 9 a.m. the next morning, which was inconvenient when you're all nervous about not even knowing if you've got a shirt. You have 8,964 viewers and you're talking about dry cleaning. Yeah, I know. Let's talk about something interesting. Fire something at me. How's the X-Files going? Finished season 1. Banged that out of the park. It was great. Very 90s and scary / funny. Do you like Chipotle? I haven't actually eaten at Chipotle. I don't think. I should try it. Because it's like the staple diet of the USA. Jodie, the new American Horror Story episode, that was insane! No spoilers, but what? That's the only thing I can say. What? There's one point where I was like, that's all I can say. What else? Are you patiently awaiting Sherlock? I'm impatiently awaiting Sherlock. Do you watch scary movies, says Olivia? I'm fine with scary movies. Anything scary, I enjoy. I'll watch anything. Are we going to do a drawing game, said Shania? Yes, we are. Very soon. So I get your pens and papers at the ready, and we will do some drawings. What socks are you wearing? Foxes! Woo! That's a wolf. That's the noise a fox makes when it's mating. It does! Fox mating calls are horrible. Terrifying things. Do you want to build a snowman? No, stop rubbing it in. I don't have any snow. My ears. Oh, that was horrible. I'm sorry. I can smell your feet from here, said Angela. You just broke my ears. I didn't... That was terrifying. I didn't know it was going to be that loud. What does the fox say? It was the louder version of that. No snow in Leicester. I should live in Leicester. Phil Leicester in Leicester. Leicester. Chester Leicester in Leicester. Foxes. Big Hero 6 comes out on your birthday. I know, I was saying that earlier. Will you play Five Nights at Freddy's 3? I think we will when it comes out. Is it out soon? I swear the second one came out like yesterday. My last name is Fox. That is a cool name. That is a cool fox, I almost said. Jessica just hit 500 bars. Thank you, Jessica. Madison said the Calvin Klein edit on Tumblr was lol. I know, that made me spit out my drink. The first I thought it was just Dan as the Calvin Klein edit, but then I noticed the demonic face of me in the background, and I just peed myself laughing. That was really funny. Emily said, what's your favourite Arctic Monkey song? I've got Fake Tales of San Francisco in my head all the time, and I don't know why. So I'll guess that must be my favourite one. Muse this year, said May. Is there a new album? I hope so. That would be amazing. Amazing Phil said, I love you. I love you too, Amazing Phil. Is that saying I love myself, though, or the person? Jocelyn said, I met Dill in the Sims and he hates me. You couldn't have met Dill. We haven't released him into the thing. Unless you made your own Dill. Oh my, sorry, I can't get that song out of my head now. I need some brain bleach. Hi. The chat has frozen. Oh, it's back. Brain beep, said West Riddle. Eye bleach. There's a Reddit called Eye Bleach for when you see something really horrible. Oh, what did I see? I saw something disgusting on the internet the other day. Something horrible. And then Dan was like, have you checked out Eye Bleach? And you go onto it and it's just the cutest pictures that kind of make your eyes feel happy again after seeing something horrible. So you're just like, oh, those little otters are kissing. Oh, the little rabbits are nuzzling. So much help for my damaged mind after seeing that, whatever it was. See, it's gone. The bunnies got rid of it. Hannah, when's the Crossy Road update? It's coming out soon. It is coming out soon. Chelsea said, becoming YouTube 2. Oh yeah, that's coming out. We filmed ours in January last year or something. February last year. So my hair looks really bad on that day. So I'm glad I'm going to be in 12 episodes or something with stupid hair. It was when I did the Kylie Minogue video, and I'd meant to have a haircut that morning, but my hairdresser cancelled, so I had super unwashed rubbish fringe. Don't complain about your hair. No, it was pretty bad. Yeah, in the trailer, they had me on saying about Jackscat being robots, but I was saying that because they were so pretty. I hope that came across. I was like, perfect robots, but I meant they're so beautiful that they must be robots. That's what I meant. I wasn't being mean. I promise. Does Dan scare you? Not really. He scares me as in he jumps out at me all the time. Are you going to do another cooking video? At some point, I like doing cooking videos. I could have my own baking channel. Phil Bakes. They take ages to make their cooking videos. They're a real, like, hassle with cameras and setting up and knowing what you're doing. And they take ages to edit as well, because cooking itself takes ages. And I like to make them really fun. So it could be like a long, boring 25-minute thing, but I want it to be like... New Fall Out Boy song. I really liked the Uma Thurman song. It's good. I know. Throat hurts. Might not be able to do a full hour today because my throat is really hurting. But we should play the drawing game. So, everyone get your pens and papers. Francesca said, will you do more collabs this year? I think I'll do a few. Maybe not more than usual. I always like the idea of, you know, like the collab was, what's it called? Who did it? Hazel did Collabmas, which was great. Collab every day. I don't know that many people, and secondly, that must be so hard to organise to get all the people in the right place at the right time. But I'd like to do a few more. I'd like to collab with Louise again. She's really funny. We're ready for the drawing game. Right, get your pens and papers at the ready. 3, 2, 1. We're going to be making a monster together. If you've not been to my live show before, what we do is we all draw a monster together. You give me the instructions, and then we reveal them at the end. So, first thing first, damn a monster. Flozelle's on TV. Is she with Obama? I saw she was going to be with Obama. Anyway, we need the shape of the head of the monster. I'm going to try and do the first things I see. Gross Cloud said egg, okay? It's an egg-shaped head. So let's do the egg head. Very simple. Right, what kind of eyes? I need a new song in my head. Big eyes. But what kind of eyes? Big star eyes. Okay. Everybody's starry-eyed. Get out of my brain, Ellie Goulding. What did I tell you about that? Oh, this is kind of creepy, so I've done the different sizes, and they're not really stars. Oh well. Okay, so big star eyes. This pen is rubbish. Okay. What kind of nose? The head is an egg, whoever just asked. We've got an egg head and star eyes, big star eyes. The nose is going to be... Oh, it's going so fast I can't see anyone's. Shark, shoe, clown, diamond, bacon, pickle, button. I've seen lots of people say button. Light bulb. Oh, I like that. A light bulb nose. There we go. I didn't see who wrote it. I'm sorry. So do an illuminated light bulb nose. That's weird. Right, now a mouth. What kind of mouth? Yes! The comments be quiet, I know. What kind of mouth should we have? Triangle mouth? Pineapple, hippo, candle, lion, otter, waffle. Question mark, stick. I'm trying to think of one that will look good. Stitches. Oh, I like that. We haven't done that in a while. Let's have a stitch mouth. Sorry, I missed your name again, whoever you are, with the stitch mouth. Thanks for the 50 likes. Haha, it's charms. Okay. What kind of hair? It's the circle of life, said Connor. Spaghetti hair. Afro, said Jimmy. Punk, said Lisa. I like that. Do your best punk hair. Mine's having a kind of a mohawk deal. kind of ears? Issa said, what's going on? We're drawing a creature together. You can still join in. Foot ears, elf ears, big hippo ears, bunny ears, said Rayanne. I like that. Big bunny ears. Kind of matches the egg theme. Are we secretly preparing for Easter without realising it? Alright, cool. What kind of body now? What shall the body be? Charlie said a donut. Okay. Mine's going to be a ring donut body. Whatever you want to do. Are we saying frosted or not? What kind of frosting on this donut? Sprinkles? Strawberry, pink. Sprinkles. Okay, so do some sprinkles on your donut. What kind of arms should we have? The donut is the body, the whole body. Hey, it's Becca said umbrella arms. This is a weird creature. Okay, so umbrella arms. I feel like this isn't very functional as a creature. I feel like it'll need some help to get around. And what kind of legs? Tree stumps. Oh, two tree stumps going into the ground. Okay. One of the tree stumps shall have a hole in. Okay. And then do grass on the floor, I guess. Okay, and what should we have underneath the umbrellas? Like, what's it keeping dry? Justin just gave me 1,000 bars, thank you. O2L Cooties is almost the top fan. Oh, they are the top fan. Welcome to the top. What are they protecting? A llama child. Kittens, said Hannah. Okay, so we'll do a kitten on one side. Or are my kittens floating? Oh, it's just going to have a really large foot. What? And what's on the other side? This monster's amazing, said Twigglepy. I am enjoying this monster. It's good. What else is it protecting? Ryan Gosling, said Schlucky. Okay, draw Ryan Gosling on the other side. This does not look like Ryan Gosling. It loves the monster. I've done it hot. Okay. Ryan. I've done Ryan. Anything else you want to add? Clouds with angry faces. Okay, do a couple of clouds that aren't happy. Thank you for that, Ben. One more thing. Ali said a couple of freckles. There we go. And we're done! Our monster is complete. We have egg face, light bulb nose, stitched mouth, punk hair, rabbit ears, sad clouds, donut body, umbrella arms, a cat with a giant foot so it can stand on the ground, tree stump legs, and Ryan Gosling. I like it. It seems quite friendly. I don't think it would eat people. Wow. You forgot the eyebrows. Oh yeah. I guess it's not got any eyebrows. Maybe it plucked them all. This is by far the favourite drawing. Oh, thank you. I do like it. It looks like a friendly creature, doesn't it? We need a name for it now. I don't have a clue what this should be called, so feel free to fire them at me. It's endearing. Patrick Stump. I like that it ends in stump. Can we think of a pun on the egg theme? Eggs? No. Or do you just want to call it Patrick Stump? I'm happy to call it Patrick Stump if you want. It's just... it doesn't really look like him. Egg stump. Eggter. Eggy Azalea. Eggy Azalea stump. There we go. Eggy Azalea stump. Eggy Azalea stump. There we go. That's the name. Feel free to tweet me your versions of this image, and I will favourite some of them for sure. If you don't know my Twitter, it's AmazingPhil. You can go have a look and tweet me your drawing. You can take a photo of it, or if you drew it digitally, you can send me the picture. I always like watching them. Looking at them after the live show. Yes, so thanks for drawing that. That was fun. I think that's one of my favourite ones we've done. My throat is hurting, so I'm going to head off into the wilderness. I'll say bye to some people. Thank you for coming to my show. This has been really nice. I'll see you in my next video, / on the internet, / lurking on Twitter every day. Thanks for coming, Bridget, and Sophie, and Robin, and Abby, and LD Monks. Amazing Alex, Steffi, Sambizam, Jack Dingus, O2L Cooties, Lexi P, Robin D, Chloe B, Katie S, Kennedy, City of Fan, Holly W, Mari, Anya, Daisy M, Ella, Chris Riviera, Lauren, Alexandra, Robin D, Lil Z, Tia W, Robin, Lauren Guy, Jocelyn M, Robin D, so many Robins, Molly B, Cariana, Morgan, and Navas Bianca. Thank you for coming. I will see you guys very soon. Oh, I've got a party popper. I'm going to end with a party popper. Close your ears if you're on headphones. Okay, wait, let me try and synchronize it. I'm going to try and stop it with my foot as the confetti hits. All right, 3, 2, 1. What? Did you even see any of that? Oh, there's a little bit of streamer.